Previously on the Good Life podcast.
Death is not guaranteed.
I know this.
Yeah. So when she said it's okay, just focus on yourself, the sense of relief, because you hope to care for your parents when you're old, but then I might not make it. And then which parent have to bury their kids first?
Let's go! You are listening to the Good Life podcast.
But I sense maybe it's because you have aspirations and hopes.
Yeah.
And when you say like derailment, it sounds like things that were supposedly on track just fall off, and then it left you with like the wreck, the pieces that you have to pick up.
It's like you got your diploma, you got your specialist diploma. I was already on part-time degree, and then I was already doing 3 roles at one job, engineering one. So you sort of have a feel like, okay, maybe in 25, right? 25, 26. I'm going to get a mentor, become a senior enginer, manager, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Buy a condo
like
before.
life goals ahead
Buy a
of
condo
you.
at 30. That kind of thing. Send my mother to Umrah, that kind of thing, So, but actually this illness also, it has its blessings. Because once I had to slow down, it's really like 360. Because I was like on the go, right? I didn't know how to slow down. So I think that might be the toll. That's why I got the disease.
You all need to sit here together and
Slow down. Slow down.
Why are you rushing?
It's not a dog's race.
Yeah, I guess that's one of the things that we agree to do this is I think there are many out there. I mean, it's nothing wrong to chase your dreams. I could really, the way we work, at least for my side, when we have projects going on, it's 24/7. Literally, we are around the clock. We do sleep. You see, sometimes people say, hey, it's so nice to be work from home, right? Until recently, COVID, everybody got the chance to work from home. And then suddenly some people would say, no, I don't want to bring my work home. Now then I said, that is what it means by work from home. It means you are working all the time. So for me, it's that the message that I think we would like to always give people is to slow down. You really need to find ways and means. Yeah, there's no way you can do it. But sometimes you just have to bring it up to your management saying, this is not working, this is not healthy. It needs to slow down. And I guess people like me who don't like to do health checks. We are being realistic here, right? We are not doctors here. It's like, do your annual health checks, it's easier to prevent. Of course, it's easier to say that. But at the end of it, you have to have, it's tough. When you have a family, you know that you have to go through this. It's not easy. It's not like, you cannot, especially with kids, you cannot expect them to understand. Like, now I have to step up because of, to them, I have my life, I need to.
Yeah. Actually, because I'm also quite curious, because I can't imagine, because it sounds like you both were really trying, going very hard at life.
Engineering,
Yeah.
project-based,
You both have
milestones to meet.
goals, targets, KPIs. You guys have this kind of mentality before, but
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it's not easy to just suddenly slow down also, right? It's easier said than done.
2 years. It took me like 4 years to really get into the program. Like, you don't slow down, you're really gonna die.
Yeah.
It's like, all of us will die eventually, but you don't slow down now, you die faster.
Yeah, and then it's like, but if I die fast, then you come into another conundrum. If I die faster, I suffer less. That's the nihilistic part of this
It's a mental
portion.
thing. It's a mental
Yeah.
Okay.
The mental strength also.
Okay.
Like, what's your purpose in life?
Mm.
If I live a long life, it's a hard life-ish.
Mm.
There's a lot of work to be put in,
Mm.
but I will still be alive. I'll be
Yeah.
around the people. If I got no people, I'll be in this world.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it sounded like if let's say slowing down means like it's not like you put your life on hold or on pause.
No,
Definitely
no.
not, right?
It's choices.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think it's to do other things than what you are doing.
Mm.
Because I think what's not healthy is you are on the monotonous track of things. Work,
Burnout.
burnout. And you don't know that you're already burnout, but you still drive it through.
It's like a people pleaser syndrome or something.
Like because
Oh,
I mean high achievers mentality that you want to do things, but for
Must
others also-
slow down.
Slow down.
Now.
Reminder right now.
Too late. Gotta slow down.
But I think because the point that I noticed, right, was you guys pointed out like when you slow down, you don't do it because it's not just for yourself,
Yes.
but there's a like family
Yep.
involved, or for you there was also a part where why you slow down is really for yourself. Or
Mine is also a portion of it is what you slow down, are you using your sickness as an excuse?
Right.
That's a whole other thing. Because you're so young, PH, you don't look like you're sick.
yeah,
Do I look like I'm sick? Comment below.
like people will think that you are like, hey, you giving up lah, or you being lazy.
You beat it up.
Yeah.
I feel lazy a lot.
Correct.
Mr. Effendi, do you have that kind of feeling?
No, but slow. Yeah, slower than like your report's not done. They think this is not done, but it's okay. I have to learn to use the word it's okay.
But I'm hearing it's quite common for people to comment that, oh, this and that. Because, I mean, having a heart condition is quite invisible as compared to others, you know, like,
Because
if,
it's like,
yeah.
if you have a fever, I have a fever, you know what's going on. But you have a fever and then I have PH.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna
Alamak.
gauge the pain on
It's a very different experience
very
within.
different.
Correct.
Then you
that's
don't like you got fever.
Then you really got
It's-
fever already.
The whole thing. It's a
No,
whole thing.
I
yeah.
guess, yeah. But for me, oh yeah, she suggested you better go and get the smartwatch for the stepper.
yeah.
But for
Yeah.
me, it's the smartwatch is more towards monitoring your heart rate.
Yes.
Monitoring heart rate is important. It's a very, very early indication that your heart is at stress level. So the moment it hits a certain number of heartbeat, like anything above 100, it's good to kind of like take a pause, slow it down, bring it. Yeah.
So I mean that's why it's like it's bringing to your awareness that okay, because sometimes you may not be aware like if you're going too fast or if you are if you don't feel the symptoms
Yeah.
or if you get too engrossed in the task, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Or you're just wanting to do your best. But then when you realize that the watch is telling me that I
It
may be
beeps,
stressed.
right? Does it beep at a certain number?
Yep. Yep. But sometimes you feel something is not right. Then you just
Yeah.
need to
Right.
just look at it.
Okay.
It's
Actually, can
amazing.
y'all feel when something is not right? Like
Can.
you can feel it.
Yep.
Can. Your body gets more sensitive also. Like the air feels colder, your bones start to ache, something like that. It really does affect you. The heat will exhaust you exponentially.
Tired.
Get tired.
The
easily.
fatigue is
Tired.
It's
very fast.
Very fast.
Because
Yeah.
anything got related to heart, basically oxygen is not well circulated in the body. So the very first symptom is tired. Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah,
Blood
that's why
pressure
people
drop
say
or
when they see you resting a bit, like then they see like, hey, you're resting a bit too much than comparing to
Yeah.
normal people.
You're using
why.
oxygen too much. You got oxygen poisoning.
Yeah.
Oh. But is it a difficulty for both of you to communicate? Like actually you are, you know, like fatigued because of a condition to
think
maybe
last
your loved ones, people around.
last time, but once the medication come in, then you're more stable, right? Then with physiotherapy, strengthen your lungs. Can talk better lah, or else you'll be like, you can hear deep breathing. Yeah, it will just show. How about you?
Different because for her it's a bit more
Lung
obvious.
related.
Yeah.
For me, it depends on dialysis days. Because dialysis stress your heart.
Yes.
Yeah.
It does. So
It
then
does.
sometimes after dialysis, I go to work.
After dialysis, go to work.
Rest?
Yeah.
Some more?
Wow.
No. So there are things like parameters that we talk to nurses, how much water to take it out, how to balance it out, and then sometimes you just take some rest in the car before you go up
Right.
to the office. If you need to take the nap, you just take the nap. And sometimes just in the office, you just grab my pillow,
Yeah.
just sleep.
Sometimes I
They know
just
it's-
drop into a nap also.
Yeah. So it's okay. They understand. So I think it's important to communicate not only to your family, but also
Right.
to your company,
Mm.
your situation.
Wherever you're up.
Under the MOM law, from what I know, they are not supposed to fire you because of medical condition. Not unless it's a prolonged leave and so on.
Okay.
As long as you are
Work
able to
issue,
work, you are
performance
still
issue.
able to deliver the job. No.
But I guess it's job. I sense that it's something that it does affect lah when you have a health.
That's the
issue,
number one thing,
yeah.
right? Here is not like you live in kampong where
Resources.
you got no job. Also, you
Yeah.
can just
Singapore resources is
Go
really
outside,
big.
go to your
slaughter the
house outside.
kitchen, the chicken, and
Go dig for some corn. Outside.
Yeah.
Dig for potatoes.
exactly. So, no,
Yeah.
you don't work, no electricity,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Money lah. I think money.
No aircon.
Yeah.
no aircon. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Comfort, quality of life. To some extent, you need some money to be able to have that quality of life.
Yeah, but then the mentality changed. The moment you're slowing down, you don't really care about promotion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You don't care about money.
You know you have something to sustain, that's enough.
Yeah.
You don't care about promotion, you don't care about increment, you don't really bothered by how much bonus you get or
People angry lah. Angry lah.
okay,
Ooh.
move on.
It's like you don't mind actually like that's other people's opinion. You are basically just focused really on yourself, like living your life.
Because you cannot
Yeah.
bring everything. You already like one foot in your grave, right? So you're like, I cannot bring anything with me. I'm only bringing myself. I can't even bring my kids or my mom. Yeah, I can't bring my cats.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're just like, oh, you want to get angry? Okay lah. I'm sorry you're angry. I can't do anything about it. It's a you thing.
Actually quite impressive. Like it's like you really, it's not like you don't care what other people think, but to be able to distinguish and separate that, right? Like because like, hey, I don't have the energy to deal with
Yeah.
your
Like,
anger that you're projecting on
I mean,
me.
sometimes, family matters, you do get frustrated. And then at one point in time, you says, no, I cannot get into that state.
Yeah.
I have to let it go.
Yeah. Like dunia thing, dunia. It's just dunia
Just
thing.
do nothing about it. It's like, okay.
It's a worldly things.
So when someone
Really
trigger you, like they start to say because you look tired, right? Then they be like, hey, why you so tired? Hey, go do this, go do that. Then how?
No. I mean, usually.
No thanks.
Huh?
No thanks. I just no thanks.
Ah.
You can still say it there, no thanks.
Mm.
You don't want to understand, never mind. Understand. You're angry. Okay. Bye.
Wow.
Accept the fact that you can't do it. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then you have to be like, you also have to try to
So I guess
understand.
that's the reality of being not well. It's not about taking your medication, get well. It's always that battle of the mental battle
Yeah.
the
and the
mental
emotional with other people.
mental social battle.
Yeah.
So find the formula to be happy.
Wow. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes, enjoy it.
Because you don't know whether you wake up tomorrow.
Wow.
Can.
Why is it when people always will assume that, the next day I'll be fine? Like, because illness happens when you least expected it, right? I don't think anyone, like you both will expect it to happen to you. Yeah.
Shocked, to say the least.
Yeah.
Not for me actually.
Oh.
I've been diagnosed with kidney disease when I was 18 since national
18?
service.
18.
So I know at one point in my time that I will be on it. It's just that I am trying to drag it as much as possible. But of course, the kidney part is there, but the heart one was a surprise. But then when the doctor explained, no, it's not a surprise because
It's really.
your potassium is
But
hurting.
still at 18, it's like, peak physical. So sort
Yep.
of.
At that time, it's okay.
It's just like not okay lah kidney, but I feel very good. So
Yeah, you don't feel it. You don't feel it.
I see. But you really felt it when the heart comes in. You're like, oh, now my kidney, then now my heart, or what?
Yeah, but the earliest symptom for a kidney failure people, most of the time is they will started to get gout. I started to get gout in a very early age, in the 20s.
Oh, it hurts,
Right.
right?
Yeah, so that was the first signal that your kidney is not in the premium state. So then that
It's
means
not even like in the average state.
yeah. So I managed gout from the age of like 23 until now. Until when I was 50. The moment I start dialysis, the gout went away. So
Oh, right.
Right.
so yeah,
Alhamdulillah.
because of that toxin build up. So
Yeah.
I do suffer for like 20 over years of gout
Yeah.
management because anything then the pain get triggered much more easier. No matter what you do, it just gets worse because you know the declination of your kidney. So yeah, but the heart one was kind of like caught me in the later stage. But yeah,
But I can't imagine having to go through, the pain that you went through, having gout attacks
yes.
from your youth
And you
to
still have to work and you have to
Yeah.
then sometimes you have to take a bit more stronger medication in which they say this medication is not good for your kidney when you have a kidney disease, but you need to manage you need to manage your pain, otherwise you're not working. So you have to take that risk.
Greater evil.
Yeah. So which is the greater evil, right? So you have to
your battles.
correct. Right? So yeah, you have to manage that accordingly.
were there times inside these years, right? Like the decades of like going through this suffering that you say, actually enough is enough. Yeah, cause I can't imagine going
Yeah,
through that
even you
for
say
years.
enough, the pain still comes. So
Yeah.
they say
Because
let's
when
go
you say
another
enough
round.
is enough, right?
Yeah.
Is it like, then go which way?
Go which way? It's like I don't want treatment anymore. I mean that's one way.
You can't.
Yeah.
Just bite down, double down, then just keep
Yeah,
going.
actually when
Yeah.
there's one time I went to the doctor, he said, hey, your number is very bad. I think we should put you on dialysis. That's the last time I'm seeing you. I mean, I didn't say to the doctor. I went out and said, no, that's the last time I'm seeing you.
Oh,
There's the anger lah. There was anger.
Yeah, it's like, no. Yeah, in denial.
right.
Until come to a point,
Mm.
I couldn't even walk.
Udu.
I'm supposed to see the heart doctor, and then they say because of they know my heart is getting weaker. I couldn't walk. I was on wheelchair. So when I wheel in, the doctor tell me I don't want to see you today. Because I already saw your blood results. You are to go to A&E
Straight.
right now, straight away. If you don't go, I'm going to call the ambulance here to pick you up.
So your denial was lasted for a while until when you couldn't take the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like,
Sometimes it's like,
yeah.
like,
Yeah, so that was the worst because you can't sleep, you can't, because you know that your body has been toxified to the max. So
Right.
so went to the hospital. They say we need to dialyze you now today. I said, can we delay it? Because at that time I need to send my daughter out for her university studies
Right.
in New Zealand. So I said, just give me 1 week. I'll come back and surrender.
Like you're bargaining for more time lah.
1 week lah, 1 week.
Just
Oh,
give me
wait,
1 week. Give me 1 week now. 1 week. Yeah. Then after that, whatever you want to do with me, you can do with me.
So what did
But really, you got the 1 week?
Yeah.
Said, you either do dialysis now or you sign your death warrant right now.
Ushu.
Oh dear.
So what was the choice that you like
The
you
doctor was so straightforward. He said,
Yeah.
either you sign the dialysis now or you just sign your death warrant.
I
That
can
means
only help you so
I'm
much.
signing that I know I'm signing my death right
Yeah.
now. Because they're not going to release me. So yeah.
On the next episode of the Good Life podcast.
My mother like, okay, no wash hand. But she's like, worry.
Yeah. So sometimes we also have to think about the people who are supporting us. They are going through as painful as what we went through. Physically maybe not, but mentally they are equally stressed out and they are
They
equally
also
stressed.
they carry more weight.
Correct.
Yeah.
You are listening to the Good Life Podcast.